Hey guys, C-Square here, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to assemble a Dayan 2x2. So the first step to assembling your Dayan 2x2 is taking your screw, putting the spring on it, and then resting the washer on it, like that. So you want to do that to every screw, and then you want to put them into the centers. They look like this. You just put them through the hole facing this way, and you want to do that to every single center until you get 6 centers that are like this. Then you want to take your core and you want to just start screwing on your centers in any orientation. It doesn't matter where any center goes as long as you put on all 6. The tensions don't really matter as long as the centers don't fall out. We'll be adjusting that later. So the next step would be to find your 3 special internal edge pieces. So the difference from these from the rest of the internal edge pieces are that these have special grooves on them like this on the sides, and these don't, as you can see. They're smooth. So you want to find all 3 of those, and what we're going to do with them is you have to place them in the center so that they won't ever move. What I mean by this is these grooves have to go inside these holes that you see on the centers. So how you do that, what I like to do is I like to insert the edge like that, and then I want to put it like that and slide it in and push it in. The first one is always easy and the next ones get harder. So what we're trying to do is essentially put another one here and here to create a whole section where you can put one corner. And that's going to be a stationary corner in a 2x2, and I'm not going to really explain what that is right now, but just know that you need to do this. Next, you just take this, you need to hold this in place so it doesn't fall out. You do the exact same thing, just more gentle. So you put this inside the hole and then you slide it in, then you keep sliding in until you get it here, and then you push in. Now you do the third one. This one should be the hardest, but not that hard. You do the same thing while holding these 2 edges so that they don't fall out, and you put this in and then you slide until it goes in, and then you can push. So then after this, you take any corner, it doesn't matter which one, and you just place it in. This will be a stationary corner, and yeah, let's just move on. So now is the easy part. You just need to find any of your internal edge pieces and just start sliding them in everywhere you can. So we can just put here, wherever you have gaps, you want to put one of these. So we could put one here, and we're trying to get across first with the edge all out easily. So once you put one in, I like to take a corner and just slide it in, and then you take another one and then you put it in there. So then you got yourself 1/4 of a 2x2. So then you want to do the same thing right here. You want to just slide the edge piece in easily, and then this time you take 2 and you put one on this side, one on this side. And it doesn't matter which corner you take or how you orient them, as long as you put them in the right place. And then in these 2 gaps, you take your edge pieces and you just gently slide them in without applying too much pressure to break the cube. So there you have half of your cube assembled. This is probably the easier part. You just do the same thing we did just now. You find a gap and then you want to slide it in, slide one of your edge pieces in, except instead of putting a corner there now, what we do, we get another one, and you want to position it so that so that you make an L. And what I mean by that is like that. And then you take a corner and you just push it in, and you hold these two edges in place so that they don't fall out. And then you just take your last two edges and you just slide them into their place, into the last two gaps. Like that. The last one is kind of hard, you might have to twist it and then put it in. And then you take your last three corners and then you put them in. You just push them in. It shouldn't be difficult at all because of Dayan 2x2. Now, as you can see, this is horrible right now. So we need to tension it. Usually, you need to put your Dayan 2x2 on super tight tensions, or else then they're just horrible. Okay, so as you can see, after doing that, it's a lot better and a lot more solvable. I might still have to tighten the tensions, but for now, it's decent. So from here, you just want to do a solve quickly. Okay, so let's say it doesn't matter which method you use as long as you just solve the cube. So as you're solving, if you come across an incorrect case like this, where a corner should be twisted, just don't hesitate on a Dayan 2x2 and just twist it. Just make sure not to be too harsh and you'll be fine. So when you find out that all your corners are oriented, just solve the cube and you are done. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe.